Are you thinking to start your own small business? Here are 9 small business tips for beginners, coming up now. Hi, I'm Oliver. Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to the channel Ask Me Startup, where we talk about startups and small businesses and try to give input on what they can do and improve and learn together. If you're thinking about starting your own small business, chances are that you have already been out seeking information on the internet, on blogs, on social media, and also like here on YouTube. And you want to understand what is it that you're going for. Well, most of the time, successful businesses have had a good portion of luck and had a good timing or a lucky timing, so to say, for their market entrance. Nonetheless, there are a lot of things and tips you can still do to increase the chance and likelihoods of you succeeding. And here are those 9 tips for you right now. Point number 1, try to understand the new normal. The current situation, as you are aware, has changed completely the business environment. Nothing is as it used to be, and only a small part of companies, mainly tech companies, are thriving like crazy. Nonetheless, there are big chances out there because the new normal means that there are a lot of huge new opportunities for you to grasp. Let's say, for instance, you want to make your own small restaurant. Making it up now where nobody's allowed to go out or just have a social distancing dinner or with, masks on the face might not be the perfect idea to start with. But if you are delivering food to home where people are at home office and they still don't have time to cook meals for themselves, but they will be hungry around noon, this might be a perfect idea of understanding the new normal. Right now, delivery services like Uber Eats are booming like crazy due to the fact that people are at home but still are hungry and have no time or the knowledge to cook proper, healthy food. Think of this. Point number 2, have a plan. Not planning is planning for failure. Hence, you are in urgent need to at least have a basic plan on what you're planning to do. I'm going to link up a video up here for a lean business plan, a very short and one-pager plan that should help you to understand where you're going to and what your strategy should be on the way there. Keep in mind that there's no need to fill in information that you do not have right now, and update the plan only once you are in the market and have more knowledge than you have right now. Point number 3, know your strengths and weaknesses. You are the human driving the small business. Hence, you have to be aware what you're capable of and what not. You have to understand your own risk tolerance, for instance. How much risk are you able and willing to take? How much effort are you willing and able to put into the new business? There's no point if you're, let's say, having 4 kids and you're thinking of, oh yeah, I'm going to go and build up a small liquor store or something like this and be there 24/7. It's not going to work this way. So be aware of what you can do and how much effort and time and risk you can put into thriving your new business. Also, be aware of your motivation. What is it that drives you to do that thing? Is it pure desperation or is it really an inner motivation that you will always want to do this since you were a child? Think of this. Point number 4, find the right business for you. There's no point trying to build up a business that you have no motivation other than money to drive forward, because it will tire you and you will be so frustrated down the road. The formula that there's a gap to fill will always be valid, but you have to find the gap that you are able to fill. When you're done with this idea, you know how to do it, you are motivated to fill, then go for it because you are now in the enthusiastic driver's seat. Point number 5, understand the existing market and your potential customers up front. Now, there's no point in you trying to sell a product or service just because you like it. Try to find people outside your friends and family, people that have no relationship with you, to ask them and see if if your offering is appealing to them. If it isn't, maybe your product isn't good enough. Maybe you still have to work on it to go down the road. I've seen so many people who thought, yeah, I like this has to be this way. And maybe they find 1 or 2 customers, but then this is not enough to maintain the business on the long run. So understand what you do, understand your customers first, because they are the ones paying your bills. Point number 6, keep your job and build. Now, keeping your current day job might be the perfect way to start your business because it keeps paying the rent, your daily bills, everything that you need to survive for a longer term. This, on the other hand, gives you more time to find the successful formula for your new business idea. The longer you're able to maintain your new business, the longer it has to get the traction it needs to attract the customers it needs and to become visible. Point number 7, speak out about your business. Imagine you're sitting in front of somebody else who might be the perfect customer, but he doesn't know your offering or service actually exists. How should he ever become a real customer? You have to step outside your comfort zone and talk to people about your new offerings, your new service, your new products. Only this way you will be able to get the traction that you need, because the sales funnel is huge. There will be many people who are aware of your business maybe. Only a few will actually consider going to your business, and then only very little of them will actually buy. Hence, you need to spread out the news about you and your existing business as broadly as possible. This also implies that if you're an introvert, like I am, for instance, you need to talk to other people. You need to learn the sales skills the hard way. Just practice them over and over and over, and you will see that you will get success on the long run. Point number 8. Know the legal requirements of your business. There are legal requirements that apply to any business. That is, for instance, for the legal structure of the business and, of course, for the accounting rules that apply with it. But then there are other rules. For instance, if you want to build a small restaurant, you should be aware of the hygiene rules that apply in your area or country. If you are planning to do a financial service, you will for sure have to deal with rules of money laundering. Or if you are in the medtech field, you have to be aware of the respective ISO standards and the medical device directive regulations, for instance. So this is a broad field of information, but you have to be aware, because this can really fall on your feet. If you're not prepared legally, you will get sued and you might lose the whole effort, your whole business, all the years you put into that from one day to another. So keep that in mind, do it correctly. Point number 9, do not be afraid to ask for help. Nobody's perfect. Nobody knows everything. Hence, it is inevitable that you will need to ask people for help. There will be situations, unknown things that you have never encountered before, and I'm sure other people have. So it is a good and great idea to ask other people for help. Don't be afraid, because the only thing that can happen is a no, I'm not going to help you. Fine, I'm going to ask the next one. Someone will be able and capable of helping me. So what are your questions that you have asked or have not been able to find an answer to when starting a small business? Just drop a comment down below. I'll be happy to help as far as I can do this. Thank you for watching and see you next time.